Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute since I picked up the camera. I mean, you saw a video last week or whatever. Today is Saturday, February 20th. It is currently 8:21 a.m. and today we have a 9-mile run. It's the longest run I've done in a long time, and I'm kind of nervous. Okay. Normally I want to get up early and do these, but you guys have watched the weather, right? It's cold. Okay, right now, as I'm recording this, this is the weather. It's cold. So I slept in a little bit later today. I'm going to give myself a little bit of extra time before the weather hopefully warms up. It's supposed to get warmer around like 10. So if I can start my run at 10, it'll warm up, into like the upper, 40s and 50s, and that'll be good, because sun, warmth, and stuff like that. So that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna go and start getting my breakfast ready. I'm not gonna start eating yet. I'm gonna wait till about 9:15 to start eating it, but I'm gonna start prepping everything I have to do for today's run so that I can be at the door by about 10:30 at the latest. It's gonna be a long day. But that's what run training is about. Next week though is peak week, and holy hell, like if you're watching this video on Monday, today will be day 1 of peak week. So we got to get at it, man. We are this close to finishing this off. What's up, guys? So it is crazy late in the day. It is right now, let's see, about 6:15 or 6:17 right now. Got done running hours ago. But we had friends that were in town from Texas that just came over and wanted to get together for lunch, and we had some errands to run. So I didn't actually get a chance to really figure out and see what happened with today's run. I know what the overall times and average was, so let's talk about it really quick. Got my Garmin right here. I'm not going to post the stats on the screen. You guys can deal with that. Today's run was 9 miles and 9.02 according to Garmin. An hour 18:43, average pace of 8:43. I'm good with that. Mileage wise, pretty steady, 8:57, mostly in the 8:40s. So again, pretty consistent with today's run. I felt great doing it. I had energy. I could have kept on running, which is odd for me because normally I've been getting tired. Last week I hit a wall at like 7 miles. The week before that I was hitting a wall. So I think I found what I like as far as nutrition goes. What did I do? I used my hydro to stay hydrated, to keep the electrolytes going. That I kind of dig. Again, it's just a quick sip every little bit. Nothing spectacular. There's no like set time. I don't think I took my first sip until the 2nd or 3rd mile, and then I started sipping it every now and again. But I used 2 of those Gatorade chews. And they come in a little sliver. 7 chews is 1 serving, so it's 1 pack is 1 serving. I used 2 of those. I used them at mile 3, and I used them at mile 6, a little after mile 6. Like I purposely waited because I knew I was running 9, so I waited a little while to kind of like give that overlap. Felt really good. The worst part was trying to get it out of the pack. Which kind of slowed down my eating, and while you're running, trying to get things out of the package slowed me down just a little bit, but nothing too substantial. But yeah, felt good doing that. Felt good with all that. With the pre-run nutrition, felt good with the hydration, felt good with the in-run, during-run, intra-run nutrition, however you want to call it. And then, of course, post-run, had my BCAAs. Then we went out to eat again with some friends. We met them for lunch. So that was that. That's been today's day. It's been super busy today. So I haven't really had a chance to talk about like anything this week. Obviously I posted the last vlog, a few days ago. It's been a crazy week. Like in general, it's been a crazy week. So tomorrow, we'll talk about the whole rest of the week tomorrow when I get leg day. But right now I gotta figure out dinner plans for the family. So I'm gonna end today in a second, and then I will pick up tomorrow before we go to the gym. It's leg day, and I'm going to talk about what's going to happen next week because it's peak week. I'm going to talk about what happens after peak week and kind of what my mentality behind all that is, and then we'll revisit this past week because, like I said, it's been kind of crazy. So I'm going to go figure out dinner with the rest of the family and enjoy what's left of my Saturday night. All right, so it's Sunday. It is right now 4:30 p.m. It's been almost non-stop this week, but we did go to the gym. We did chest, triceps, one more time doing that. So this is the fun. So what's gonna happen is this: tomorrow morning, Monday, starts peak week, okay? And that means I have the longest runs of every type of run that I've done. Okay, so I've got my endurance runs Monday, Wednesday. I've taken the speed out of my runs. Like I haven't done intervals. I'm not doing the interval runs for the next couple weeks, just because why? At this point, I'm not going to get any faster, and the intervals runs are just going to destroy me anyway. So, what the hell is this? Well, that's not fun. All right, so week 17, peak week. This is the last week of, like the peak of training. Everything, like whatever I'm doing this week is going to translate directly. Then we're going to start cooling things down. So I have an endurance run tomorrow of 5 miles. It's supposed to rain. That's going to be fun. My speed workout would be 4 by 1,000. First off, who wants to run 1,000 meter sprints? Nobody. Okay, so I'm going to skip that. I might just do like if I'm going to do a tempo run or a speed run, I'm just going to do a 1 mile tempo. So basically a 1 mile sprint. 4,000 meters is almost like 3.5 miles. So I might just do a 3.5 mile sprint. Then we have another endurance run of 4.25 miles, okay? A little slower pace. I think those paces are still 9:06. That hasn't changed at all. And then Saturday's long run is a 10-mile run, okay? So 10 miles, that's the longest I've gone in years, okay? Even when I did Ironman Florida, I know for a fact I didn't run no damn 10 miles. Even 26 miles on the run course, I did not run 10 of them. So it's gonna be the longest I've gone consecutive, no breaks, unbroken, in a long time. And I did eight and a half, back in June or May or June, and then I did 9 yesterday. So like I feel really good today. I'm not burned out of energy. I'm not exhausted. My legs feel really good. I had energy, obviously at the gym today. So that's next week's schedule. After next week, we start to scale things back. My long runs get shorter. My endurance runs get shorter, and then we have 3. So we have a 3-week taper until race day. Now, the race day originally was March 28th. That is a virtual day. I'm still going to run a half marathon on that day. I found a course. Now, what I wanted was a completely flat course, but the bridge is still out by us, so I can't get to the beach to do a completely flat course. I found one today. There's like a road down by us that's been under construction for like a year and a half, right? They're widening the road, but half of it is still shut down. And it's all coned off, no traffic's there. So I'm gonna start at the beginning. I'm gonna run 6.5 miles one way. And if I have to do, a down and back, I will. There's some neighborhoods I can run through. But essentially, I'm just gonna run 6.5 miles, call it a day, boom, get my 13.1. It's flat, there's no traffic, there's no cars on that section, because like I said, it's all coned off and everything, so it should be a good run. That'll be where I test my strategy as far as the half marathon goes. After March 28th, and I'm getting way ahead into everything, but after March 28th, I'm gonna do one more week of kind of like taper runs. I'm just gonna pick the previous week, I'm just gonna redo all of that for the week after the half marathon, and then going into April 11th, which is down at the beach, which I should be able to get to the beach fairly easily because I think the bridge opens March 31st. And then we have the Gulf Coast half marathon. That is where I will do the official half marathon. I have not gotten word that it's been virtualized. It's local, so it's probably not gonna get virtualized. It's going to be a good run, hopefully. But whatever I do on the 28th, I'm gonna try to do for race day, which means I'm going to get up early. I'm gonna drive down there to get there for the race. Whatever. I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna run. Boom. I'm gonna leave at 6. Try to leave at 6, maybe 6:30. It's gonna take me probably about 2 hours, so 7:30, 8:30. This way, I'm home in time to get to church. That's my goal. be home in time to shower, change, and go to church. We'll see how that works, but that's going to be basically my plan going to the beach April 11th. We're going to do anything we do as far as stretching, eating, supplementation, whatever on the 28th. And I might even do that on the 27th just because it's a Saturday and I can go to church on the 28th. We'll see how that plays out. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to work it yet, but I mean, I think I have like the whole weekend to run the race, or I don't know. I haven't got my virtual package yet. But then April 11th is, you know, I have to be down the beach on Sunday. I'm not going to go to church that day, but that's that. So that is where we're at right now. The weather's picked up, you know, it was in the 60s today, so that's kind of good. We got rid of that cold, that polar vortex. I'm hoping the weather is supposed to stay in the 60s all like the next 2 weeks, so that's a plus. But this has been a very boring vlog. But it's just kind of like an update, you know, an update to see this is where we're at. We have a couple weeks left going into things. And I'm excited to move forward. Now, another thing that's going to happen, I'll talk more about this in the next episode, you know, the next video, is I'm going to be changing my strength training workout. Because, again, I probably mentioned this in an earlier clip. I don't even remember what I recorded anymore. I'm going to be changing things up because I was watching a running coach that believes in strength training for runners, and I've been lifting like a bodybuilder because that's kind of what I know, that's kind of what I'm most comfortable with, whatever. I'm going to change up my lifting style to incorporate more full body, less body part specific, more full body compound movement type stuff. It's not all I'm going to be doing, but I have a challenge with my workout group to go and focus on aesthetics for the next 4 months until May. So May 31st, probably till the end of June, I'll be focusing on aesthetics. June 4th, I start half marathon, or my marathon training, which the plan is behind me on the board, and we'll get into that, you know, down the road. It's not official. It's not an official training plan, but it's something that I've wrote up based on what I kind of think I need to do. But so yeah, new weight workouts going to be coming out, you know, March 1st. I'm going to be following a new 60-day calendar, and I'm just going to focus on aesthetics. My wife and I are really trying to, you know, look at the summer. We have a possible Vegas trip coming up that we got to, you know, get in shape for. A lot happening. So I'm going to end this here. Like, I know it's a workout vlog, and I didn't do any workouts in this video. I'm sure you don't care. That is where we're at right now. We are training. We are coming close to the end. We have 5 weeks left. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 weeks left in this training block for the half marathon. So 7 weeks until the actual official half marathon, and it's gonna go quick. Peak week is gonna be awesome. Hopefully, it's not gonna suck too bad. I felt really good yesterday during my 9 miles. I could have run another mile or so easily. So 10 shouldn't be too bad, and then it's just the adrenaline will help me get to the half marathon. So that's everything I got for you this week. Again, a shitty video, but you know, they're not all bangers. You know, you can only do so much. I will talk to you guys more in the next episode, but I have to get ready to, I don't know what the hell I gotta do tonight. Watch another Marvel movie and do some business stuff. So I will see you guys in the next episode.